Good night. Today I want to do an English pop-up reading. So we will be using the Sleepwalker'S LENORMAND Nightmare version. DANY. DiXit. Revolution. Mainly this. Maybe I will use more, but let's see. So today's reading is inspired by my recently favorite tarot reader. I don't know her name yet. And I mean, there are some channels that you don't really know who the YouTuber's name. You just know the channel's name, and the channel's name is Divine Empress Tarot 333. I think so. I was listening to one of her recent videos, and the reading was going to somewhere that like the reader was saying maybe your ego are telling you there's no one will watch your videos. And I was like, oh, isn't that me? Because of course it's not really zero person. I don't even know I use people or person for zero, but for zero human beings. But anyways, a lot of videos of mine only have one viewer. Wait a minute, I'm gonna shut the door. It will become a little bit quiet. So, and she was talking about like they feel like only on the internet, I guess. She could talking about spiritual things, but because there was like hopefully there is, but there was no spiritual awakened people in her 3D life, I would say. Not 3D. I mean, if the internet is 2D, our reality life is 3D life, right? So that's it. And I was thinking, I really want to be one of her friends. So after I complete this video, I will send this video to her and really want to make friends with her. Oh my god, I'm so awkward. But still, I want to do a pop-up reading. So this reading may be just a message for you, or maybe it will be a message about you and your specific person, or your significant person, or people, or message from them. So let's start with the LENORMAND, the Sleepwalker'S Nightmare. I use the camera on my laptop, so it's a little bit hard to shuffle live, because if I make the camera shooting me, then it's not possible to shoot the card because of the angle thing. And I think, okay, maybe let's just shoot the cards. Okay. We have Incisor? I don't know how to pronounce that, but I know what it is. It almost came out. These lovely stacks, I hope maybe 1 out of 3 or half are from Chinese stack makers, but unfortunately it's not so legal in China to do spiritual things, so it's not so easy to buy them, but fortunately I got them, right? Okay, we got the bears, the key, and it's 33. I have never seen her using any LENORMAND deck, so I will use this video to like as a knocking stone to invite her into the world of LENORMAND, I think. And then because this is 33, reminds me of her, 33. And then 31, the sun. Finally, 1, first, the night. Okay. I am a big fan of the Gun of Hope, so whichever deck I use of LENORMAND, I will still remind myself of the Gun of Hope, and if I think this of the Gun of Hope, it will be the rider instead of the knight. So if we put the cards continuously, it will sing like the rider goes through all of these things. Okay, this is not so good, I would say. It's just like went from the sun to the key to the best, but finally, suddenly, the Caesar. I need to ask I need to ask like Google how to pronounce that word. I can't do it anymore. For so many years, I don't know how to pronounce it, and I just keep it there. I can't do this anymore. Why? It just don't pronounce for me. Like I asked Google Translate, it just don't pronounce for me. Maybe it's because I'm live on air. Okay, but anyway, I will still call it Caesar for a while, but after that I will cease. Is it cease? Cease? Okay, I'll go call C, and finally I will go check. I would say this rider, this night, or is a night. We are told not to misunderstood, not misunderstand or misleading LENORMAND cards with tarot cards only because they have the same word on it. But today I really feel called to, like, if it's a rider or it's a knight. If it's a knight, it's not mature enough, like the king or the queen. So the journey of the knight starts from the sun. Like everything, I feel like it's a reading between you and your counterpart, your significant person, instead of people person. I feel like this one. Start from the sun, like everything was so beautiful, so bright, so so good, and not in a too good to believe way, just so good and I believe I can way to key, like there is some kind of a commitment between you and your significant person, and that commitment almost feels so real, like we can make commitment anytime, anywhere, but not every commitment are real, right? We know it. And everything was so good, and the commitment feels so real, so grounding. But suddenly, everything go die. Everything went die, and you don't know why, or you haven't known why. Like you are here, but in the other hand, it's also like it's a past journey of yours, both you and your significant person. But it's also a separate journey of your significant person's own life right now. Like they went somewhere. Like if the sun symbolize the life that they choose over you after the sea, and they find something beautiful and promising with the key, and they almost feel like they have everything in control in their hand, within their hands. But suddenly, everything, like right now, right here, everything went south. South? Is that south? Everything went overwhelming and like seemed like dying again. And I would say it's because you are not by their side. And you may you may think that, or you may be thinking that, but it's them, they leaving me, if they choose something over me, something far away from me, and they leave me for that. They left me for that. Oh my god, my tongue. So what are they complaining now? Uh, yeah, I think so too. It's like just like my significant person right now, but it's a little bit on the bottom of the deck is the tower, and it has been the tower for a while. Like I have shuffled there several times, but it's the tower again, and the tower in the Netherlands means something like the page of the sword or the king of the sword, or I will even say the handman or the high priestess. So I was told that my significant person by themselves that the life is a nightmare right now. Oh, we're using the nightmare deck, the deck of nightmare. Okay. And although they said several deceitful things to me, this I didn't think of lying. And then a person in my life I now listening to told me they are really irresponsible. They don't take accountability. That's the truth. That's the fact. But if their lives are like nightmares, let's just forgive them. I was told by another spiritual like reader, and she said, don't think emotionally when you are dealing with the things about this person, like because I love them or because I hate them or because they are so I feel generous towards them, or I feel that they are so, I don't know how to say that in English, but it's something like pitiful, like it's not like pathetic. It's more cute, lovable way, but just like, oh, they're so poor. Yeah, they're so poor. Don't think from this way, but the other person told me maybe we just forgive them because they're so poor. And either I forgive them or not, they are not gonna come to my life anytime soon. So maybe that's the thing I should do, according to the tower. And I don't know about the journey, but I would say if you have time still, or you still have energy still, try think about forgive them, even just temporarily, like until they come back and until they took accountability. When they do take their accountability, they are ready to receive criticism and other things like responsibility and that's the timing. We should give them other things other than forgiveness, because there are nothing more they could take other than forgiveness from us. It sounds a little bit weird logically, but I don't know, it's just like the messages feel like that. Okay, I want to use revolution. It's been a while since last time I do English reading, so I miss you. YouTube? English YouTube? I don't know if there's really someone watching. I mean it, like the YouTuber I'm watching, when they say, I don't know if there's even anyone will watch this video, but when I'm watching that, it often have already been viewed by 5,000 people. But so I would think, what I'm saying, you have more than 10,000, a couple of thousands of subscribers. Of course, there are people who will watch this video, but there is really no one watching. Or maybe like less than 10 people watching. But I still do that. I guess that's what the readers do initially when they are just landing on this platform and before they go viral. I don't know. Or before they write. I want to write. This is really a drag. Like, it's called revelation, but it just cannot be used as a oracle deck. I don't know why. It looks like and it sounds like, but it just don't. The cards just don't fly out. I still something about it. Maybe. Okay, I will just pull one card or several cards. Okay. So down at the bottom is this girl surrounded by frogs. Is it? And then a child approaching a window whispered from a letter. Oh, the elephant goddess, the goddess of, I think goddess, or the god of elephants, playing music in a phone. It's, if you understand Mandarin, you will know that these two cards have been here for once or twice, but I haven't used this deck so often, so most of the deck I haven't seen that the cards I haven't seen them, but there's already some cards wanting to come out like every time. I'm surprised. Oh, this is a new card. And I is a little bit sad. It's an old card too. A man with a chicken standing in the crossroads. I would say a significant person, and like they try to handle multiple tasks, like four of 4 to 6 different perspectives of their life at the same time, like their mental health and the physical health and career and the financial situations and even living situations and then the friends and the original family issues. Yeah, issues. That's the reason why they haven't come towards you or us. Like they're really busy, and they know if they can't now, you will only become an emotional trash can for them. Like they, every time you talk, you have to be there for them instead of be there with them. So they don't want to use you just as an emotional trash can. So they don't want to come in now. And because there are so many different types, even school things, um, they have to handle. They want to put you on the pedestal a little bit longer instead of put you down, put it off the pedestal and live with you and dealing with the maybe, for example, intimacy issues or just the relationship with you or the connection with you. Before that, I want to clean up at least the original family issues so that they can be with you better, I would say so. I would pull one last card from Revolution. Okay, what's this? I think they used to be very adventurous, like a child. Even if they encounter this kind of harbor things or whatever looks evil being, they are still happy. You can see the younger child, the elder child is, or the taller child are scared. Maybe you cannot, I'm sorry. But the smaller child, she is so excited for the mysterious and the enemy alike beings. Your significant person want to wait at this until they can deal with their life like this child. Like they don't fear. Until then, they will come back. Like when they can do that, they will come back. This is the card saying. And finally, I want to do DANY. Eh, where is my? I want to have a studio that I can practice reading others, like in person, and I can put all my decks there. And there is a sad story that I wish to buy the Naked Truth Tarot, but I felt I'm so sad. That looks so pretty. I like people who can use historical evidence or resources, just like LENORMAND, Again of Hope. So DANY, what are you telling me? What are you telling us? A shrinking, long-haired person, and we cannot see their face. It's DANY. Okay, it says inner peace, soul, regret, Eastern Road. I think they have come here for once or twice. Now on this deck, there's a hawk, but without a hat, and this person maybe seems like hugging themselves. And one more card. It's feet, right? I heard until I can fly. So maybe yours or our significant people were saying until I can fly from here to your side. And until then, I won't disturb your life. I will remain silent. Even if you want to abandon me to somewhere else, I really don't want you to do that. But if you really want, I won't stop you because it's me leaving you alone. And I'm so sorry for that. But I won't force you to allow me doing so. Like keep being absent. If you really want to move on and move forward with someone else or with your own, I'm okay with that. Because if I go to your side right now, it will only become worse. So don't really wait. But if you wait, please wait until I can fly to your side. Oh, it's the whole messages from the card and just flew from my mouse. It's so cool. I like it. Let's get some more cards from DANY. I wish to attend the event held by the company of this publisher of board games, but I couldn't. I'm so sad I have to wait for the next year. Hopefully the next year of today or of February I have had my own studio and my own home. And maybe I am back to the school again. And I have so much money that I can buy so many other decks and board games. So we have someone like either just lightened up or try to light up. Is that dialogue like blackout? like turn off the light, sorry. And we have a little island with coconut tree and a chair, beach chair. I'll say they said because their lives are so chaotic right now, even if they try to go on a vacation, it will feel like a trip that are trapped. Because they will think about their chaotic lives, there's so many missions that's waiting them to solve, so they cannot focus on the vacation and you, so they rather not. It's childish, but they just wish to do so. And they're so sorry for that, for choosing that, thinking that way. Maybe this message is from their higher self. They say again that this is their choice. They have made up their mind. If you want to wait for that, they're appreciating. If you don't want, they will get through it. And maybe they may wait for you even longer. Like they have a faith that if they, like, no matter if you move on or not, after they get their life together, the energy will notice you about that, and you will notice about them again. Like they have faith in this, so they're not really so worried about if you move on or not. But if you really do move on right now, they'll be so sad about that. But don't not do that only because they're so poor. You feel poor for them. So this is today's reading. I'm a little bit surprised for my own too, and hopefully you like it. So let's see you the next time. Bye bye.